Yo, Eagles fans, welcome back to Eagles Insider, where we're bringing the heat straight from the heart of Philly football. Picture this. It's a crisp autumn afternoon. The link is buzzing and the smell of cheesesteaks is in the air. Ever wonder what makes the Philadelphia Eagles the NFL's ultimate juggernaut? It's that never-quit mentality, and right now, the Birds are gearing up for a massive move that could shake the league to its core. With the trade deadline looming, the defending Super Bowl champs are ready to strike. So, let's crank up Fly, Eagles Fly, and dive into the action. The big story today comes straight from ESPN's Dan Graziano, who's got the NFL world buzzing. He's pegged our Eagles as one of 5 teams, alongside heavyweights like the Kansas City Chiefs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, San Francisco 49ers, and Indianapolis Colts, ready to make a splash before the NFL trade deadline hits on November 4th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Why the Eagles? Because General Manager Howie Roseman is the maestro of roster building, always one step ahead. Graziano put it best. It's hard to find holes on his roster, but Roseman's among the most active traders in the league. This guy doesn't rest, folks. Not even after hoisting that Lombardi trophy last season. That Super Bowl win in Vegas? Pure magic. But in Philly, we don't dwell on past glory. We chase the next one. Let's rewind and unpack what Philly's been up to. Coming off that epic championship, the Eagles face some tough losses. Defensive lineman Milton Williams, Josh Sweat, and the legendary Brandon Graham, whose 70-plus career sacks and iconic sack dance are Eagles lore, left big shoes to fill. Graham, a Philly icon since 2010, was the heart of our D-line, but Roseman didn't blink. He went all in this offseason, snagging wide receiver John Mechie III, a speedster who burned defenses with his quick cuts. Then boom, free agent edge rushers Adarius Smith joined the squad. Smith's a veteran menace with over 60 career sacks. Bringing that Reggie White-level disruption, White, the minister of defense, racked up 124 sacks in green. Not stopping there, Roseman traded with the Jacksonville Jaguars for running back Tank Bigsby, a hard-hitting complement to Saquon Barkley, who's been electric, averaging over 100 yards per game. Add in a flurry of practice squad moves, and it's clear. Philly's building a machine, not just a team. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Graziano's report highlights the Eagles secondary as a potential target for a trade. Opponents are posting a 68.3 quarterback rating against us, which ranks 26 in the NFL, not the Philly standard. Think back to Brian Dawkins, Weapon X, patrolling the secondary with 37 interceptions and a snarl that struck fear into receivers. Today, rookie Quinyon Mitchell's flashing star potential at corner, locking down his side with sticky coverage. But opposite him, the cornerback room's been a topic. Darius Slay, a.k.a. Big Play Slay, brings veteran savvy, but injuries and depth issues have crept in. Roseman's got a war chest of draft picks, multiple mid-rounders, that could land a shutdown corner or a ball-hawking safety. Tactically, Vic Fangio's defense is all about versatility, mixing zone coverages to confuse QBs and man-to-man presses to jam receivers. But those big plays we're allowing? Think 20-plus yard completions. They're killing us. A new DB could spark turnovers, feeding our offense short field to dominate. Let's talk numbers to put this in perspective. The Eagles are 3-1, ruling the NFC East. Sorry, Cowboys and Giants fans. We got your number. Jalen Hurts is dealing, completing 68% of his passes for over 1,000 yards with a sparkling TD to INT ratio. Hurts, our dual-threat QB, has grown from his Alabama and Oklahoma days into a legit MVP candidate. Remember his heroics in Super Bowl 57. Even in a loss, his weapons, lethal. A.J. Brown's a beast, averaging 15 yards per catch with hands like glue. Devonta Smith, the Heisman winner, glides through routes like a gazelle. Dallas Goedert at tight end, a matchup nightmare. We're dropping 28 points per game, top 5 in the league. Defensively, our run game's elite, thanks to Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, who channel Reggie White's dominance. Carter's quick first step is terrorizing O-lines, but that 26th ranked QBR in pass defense is a red flag. Compare this to our 2017 Super Bowl run, when we traded for Jay Ajayi midseason, sparking a title chase. That Philly special play, Nick Foles catching a TD pass in Super Bowl 52 is etched in our souls. To bring this home, imagine Coach Nick Sirianni rallying the troops. We're champs, but we're hungry. Howie's working the phones. And we're coming for another ring. Or a South Philly fan at a tailgate. Cheesesteak dripping. Guess a corner, and we're running the table. Fly, Eagles, fly. Even a fictional analyst might say, Philly's secondary needs one piece to be elite. Roseman's got the draft capital. Watch him work. The vibe in Philly's electric, with the Phillies in the MLB playoffs and the city pulsing with sports fever. Our Cowboys rivalry? Pure fire since 1960, with over 120 battles and bad blood galore. Think Randall Cunningham dodging sacks against Dallas in the 80s. Trivia time. Fly, Eagles, Fly was born in the 60s, a fight song that unites generations at the link. And don't forget the 1978 miracle at the Meadowlands, when Herm Edwards scooped a fumble to stun the Giants. Legends like Donovan McNabb, 32,000 passing yards, and Jason Kelce, whose 2018 parade speech, "Hungry Dogs Run Faster," became Philly gospel, fueled this team's DNA. Looking ahead, a trade could cement our Super Bowl path. We're talking 13-4, a number 1 seed, and Hurts hoisting MVP votes. Our plus 500 Super Bowl odds trail only the Chiefs, but a defensive upgrade could flip that script. Pop culture tie-in? The Eagles are like the Avengers, assembling stars for a sequel. Or think Invincible, the Vince Papale flick capturing Philly's grit. If Roseman pulls this off, we're stealing headlines. So, Eagles Nation, brace for fireworks before the deadline. Catch our next game against the Commanders. It's going to be a banger. Stay locked with Eagles Insider for all the scoops, and let's keep soaring. Fly, Eagles, fly.